I'm Hal, and welcome to my channel. I think it's interesting how no matter how many times I leave home, it doesn't get any easier. And you would think, that with practice, with age, with time, it'll get a little bit easier. But honestly, sometimes I think that it gets harder because I never really used to feel my feelings when I was younger. It was like, I have to leave home. It's just something that I have to do. So I'm gonna get it done. Almost like operating in a robotic way. But the older I've gotten, the more I started to feel my feelings, the more I'm like, oh, I don't like leaving home. I like being with my family and I like being with my parents. But, I'm grateful for the experiences that God has blessed me with. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Halima Lawal. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We are leaving Lagos. The time has come for us to leave Lagos and the girl is sad. I don't even know what. No, I do know why I'm sad. I need to stop saying I don't know, but your girl is leaving Lagos and I'm sad because I'm going to miss Lagos. I'm gonna miss my home. I'm gonna miss my parents. And I just kind of want to talk a little bit about that because it's just something that has been on my mind and I just feel like I want to share. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm currently in the lounge, so I'm in a public space. There is a possibility that you might be able to hear me, but you can also hear other people because other people are having conversations. Like I said, it is a public space, but I really do hope that this camera is somewhat picking up my own voice. So prayers up. Oh my gosh, people are speaking. But like, it's a public space, so duh, people are speaking. I'm speaking as well. Okay, I am leaving Lagos and I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't feel good. I don't feel my best. If you didn't know, I moved to the UK when I was 14 years old, and that was a long time ago. I moved to the UK for school. That was the main reason why I moved to the UK. So it took me a while to start seeing and start coming to the terms with the fact that I lived in the UK. I don't know if this makes any sense. So in my mind, I went to school in the UK. I went to boarding school in the UK, but I lived in Nigeria. But realistically, that was not the case because I was only in Nigeria for holiday. But it took me a while to come to terms with the fact that Nigeria is my home, but Nigeria is not where I reside. Nigeria is not where I spend most of my time. I feel like when I moved at such a young age, the way I was able to compartmentalize and make sense of everything was, I'm not moving. I just school there. Does that make any sense? And I guess it made things a little bit easier, but the older I've gotten, the more I've started thinking, okay, I've been away for quite a while now. Do I potentially want to stay there? or do I want to live here? These are just thoughts that I have, and just coming to terms with the fact that a lot of time has passed. When I was younger, I was like, yeah, I will always move back. I will always live in Lagos. I will always, have my future in Lagos. But to me, that was a long time away. Because, like I said, I moved at 14, but I'm about to be 25. I'm about to be 25 in a couple months, literally less than a couple months. I'm about to be 25, so it's like that time has gone. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I can't keep saying, yeah, it's something that's gonna happen. It's something that's gonna happen without actually giving thoughts to it. The time to actually think about it has come. I feel like I'm just like rambling and talking in circles, but these are the thoughts that I'm having right now as I'm sitting in the lounge, getting ready to go back to London. So yeah, some real deep thoughts. And then I think what's really, I don't want to use the word scares me, but what is really at the forefront of my mind is that because I left at such a young age, I'm used to constantly moving, constantly, like in the next 3 months I'm gonna be in another place, in the next 3 months I'm gonna be in another place, because of I'm in school, but then I'm gonna go home to visit my parents. So that has been my reality for such a long time, and it's like, would that not be my reality anymore? Would I just be in one place? I don't know what that feels like, to just be in one place and not have another place that I'm in between. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I'm like, I don't know what that is going to look like. I don't know what that's going to feel like. I don't know anything, actually. I don't know anything about the unknown, because it's the unknown. So yeah, these are just the thoughts that I'm having. I'm in the lounge expressing myself. I'm like, there are people here. Like, there are people here. And obviously, this is not the place where you can just be vlogging freely because people stare. But I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I slept a little bit late and I woke up fairly early so I could get to the airport early. So the one thing I'm looking forward to doing on this flight is actually just sleeping. I'm not gonna eat anyways or do anything, so I'm looking forward to just sleeping, and I hope I really do get to sleep. So yeah, she's going back to London, guys. But yeah, it is what it is. I just wanted to say hi and talk to you guys. This is how I slept. I literally braided my hair and like put my bonnet on and everything. But because I was rushing to leave the house, I didn't take off. I was like, because it's boho braids, when it's just dry, it's a lot to deal with. And I was not about to start like spraying my hair to go to the airport. So I just left the two braids in. And yeah, she's looking a little bit funky, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Next stop, Heathrow. Period.
Well, shortly once the cabin crew are finished with us, now we'll be sure to safety deck video. If we ask you to extend your Google TV monitor so you can watch the video. Also remember, in the event of a loss of cabin pressure, if you are wearing a face mask, you will need to remove it without donning an oxygen.
Hello there. We're delighted to welcome you on board Virgin Atlantic. Thank you for flying with us today. You're no doubt keen to lose yourself in our dazzling world of entertainment, but first we're going to show you a safety film, and we'd like you to give it your full attention. It's really important that you watch and understand because together we're all responsible for safety on this flight. It helps explain the safety equipment on the stage with just a seat left. It gives you a nice continuity in emergency. If you have any questions after watching this, thank you. The aisles and exits need to be kept clear. So, if there is anything you have to put me over
I just got my suitcases. I'm gonna come out now. Thank you. Yeah, you can call me when you come out the lift. Thank you. I landed at 4 p.m. It is 6:22 p.m. I only just got out of immigration. That's the longest line I've ever had to stand on in my life. And I haven't drank any water today. Barely eaten. I ate when we landed. I took like a bite of a sausage roll so I don't die. And yeah. My taxi driver has called me to tell me he's charging me extra for being late. And I'm like, okay buddy, thank you. Thank you. So great to be back. Suitcases secured, and now it's time to get the heli. Get the heliante. Get the heli berry. I don't even know why I'm laughing. I'm not happy right now. Whatever. The gag is, I want to pee so bad, but I'm not going to pee because I just know that the taxi driver is going to add like £1 million extra to my charge if I go and pee. So I'm just gonna have to hold my pee in. I'm just gonna have to hold my pee until I get home, which is gonna be like in another hour. But I kept him waiting for too long. Has already added some late fees. And like, I don't want to keep him waiting for any longer. I wish I had someone else here with me because I want to go to M&S and like buy food. But I have my suitcase. My suitcase is in the trolley. I want to buy some food, so I got something to eat. Since the driver is not here yet. I don't know if you guys can see this, but all the food is gone. Where's the food? Where is the food? Marks and Spencer. Okay, I'm gonna get a milkshake. 2 milkshakes. 2 bottles of apple juice. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So I can't carry baskets. Trolley. What the hell, Mary? What the hell, Yante? Sorry. chicken arrabbiata, mac and cheese. Nigga, where the food at? Where is the food at? All the food is gone. Where did it all go?
Please select your payment method. Please tap or insert your card on the payment device.
We're back. I can't believe this is where I left from 2 weeks ago. Exactly 2 weeks ago. Now we're back. Great. Yippee. So amazing. I'm so ecstatic.